my mom's a therapist, and sometimes she's done couples therapy with my girlfriends and I.
What?
I know, isn't that inappropriate?
That's a conflict of interest.
She does Reiki on me without asking.
It is a vast difference once you leave the show.
You don't say.
The DMs, the young Eric Freddy, I'm sure, is fighting him off.
No, he has a girlfriend.
No, I know, but I know this audience.
Doesn't mean
I know.
he's not getting fits.
Now, I need you to help me welcome to the stage that started it all, the co-host of the Guys We Fuck podcast, Corinne Fisher and Krystyna Hutchinson.
Hello, New York Comedy Club, formerly Stand Up New York.
Lionsgate portal, baby. Let's open up a matrix. Can we cut the
I like
music?
this part of it. This part of the music was good. That was good for the portal. It felt like very White Lotus.
Ooh, oh, love that show.
I knew when I agreed to these chairs I was going to regret it, and I immediately do.
They don't regret it.
I don't.
They got the best view in the house. Should have
There's
paid
a
extra for that, honestly, sir.
A lot
Should have
going
paid extra
on.
for that.
Hello, hi. I think he actually is going to regret it. Looking by who he's with.
Oh, sorry. Right. Oh, God. Now we're assaulting him, basically.
Yeah, he might regret it more than anyone. My best friend is gay, so twins. And I don't know if you guys heard my best friend's gay.
Your best friend's gay?
Yeah, he was literally just texting me. He's taking a drawing class now because I guess he's having some kind of a midlife crisis.
Sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, and so he showed me the drawings, and I was like, oh, it's interesting that they're not nude models. They're in underwear. And he was like, yeah, and it's good because they're women. Oh. No one hates the female form more than my gay best friend.
Sir, do you think a vagina is gross? Not really. That sounded like a real straight
Yeah,
man.
that's him. He didn't seem
It's
into
okay.
it. He didn't seem like he loved it.
Are you a gold star?
Yeah.
Nice.
Why'd you have to think about it? Was there someone who was on the cusp?
No, I can't remember. What's the one? That's the one, yeah.
You're platinum star? What's that mean?
That was a C-section.
Oh yeah, never touched a vagina.
Oh my God, you're the only pure one in here.
That's so
Jesus.
beautiful. Good for you.
Think of that. Yeah, the first vagina we all saw was our
Yeah,
good old
on the
mamas.
way out. Yeah.
I'll miss you. Okay, bye. This is great. It's crazy to be back here where the podcast started, and it's also where we got fired from the podcast.
And banned from the club.
Suck it. They did well, obviously. And it's 8/8, the Lionsgate portal, which I don't exactly know what that means. I just know that it's real special.
It's a way to it's the best time to manifest abundance.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God. Let's do it. I mean, we already did. Thanks, guys, for selling this shit out. We're excited to have you.
We felt like the energy in the room tonight could basesically double as a coven. I mean, I'm
It's
a member
coven
of a
when you
real
say it
coven,
is.
but this is also good.
I was talking to Nick, one of the producers here, and he was saying that it's haunted. And I was like, let's go, baby. Where? The
Wait,
basement?
what did he say? He said the basement's haunted by who?
I don't know, some chick. Because it was like mafia stuff.
Oh.
They did research, and there was like mafia, Irish
Like
mafia.
Prohibition drinking?
Yeah, and prohibition murdering.
Yeah.
And so I said, I'm like, if you are here, whoever, hey girl, hey, do something cool while we're on stage, but don't like fuck up the show, but like, you know, blink a light or something.
This is the second live show in a row where you've tried to talk to a ghost right before we went on stage. She did the same thing in LA. And then you said the ghost farted.
Yeah, I did smell sulfur. And I was
Right.
like, okay, touche. Men, man, they're just farting all the time.
Oh, that was a male ghost?
That's how I knew, because it farted.
Because he farted?
Yeah. Can anybody in here talk to ghosts? Speak now or forever hold your peace silent, whatever the saying is. Okay, no? Okay. All right, cool.
I like that. That's traditional crowd work that we do. Can anyone even speak to ghosts?
Has anyone been abducted by aliens or can talk to ghosts? No? Okay, that's how I relate to people, and it doesn't work.
I didn't know what the hell that was. Thought a car stopped short in the showroom. Okay. Well, also good news. I was watching a video the other day, and it said, like, basically, you know how I've been telling you that you've been too thirsty for the alien abduction?
Yes.
I actually have to retract that statement because aliens are unlike men. And they like when you're thirsty.
What the fuck?
So if you ask for it more, like they'll kind of prioritize you. They'll fast pass you.
I'm going to put it on a recording that will live forever, aliens. Come get me. I've been asking for so long.
Yeah, I know you have. Maybe you have to kind of demand it.
Yeah.
Even.
Hi, hey girl. How you doing? Coming from work?
I like how you
Yeah.
pretended like we weren't going to immediately talk to you.
What's your job?
I actually flew in here from California just now.
You flew in from that's your airport bag? Is it overnight?
My luggage is right there.
Oh wow.
That is funny because you do look like you're in a 90s movie trying to hide how hot you are.
Yeah, the second you take your glasses off,
It's
they're
very
gonna get
weird.
boners. They're gonna get boners.
Yeah,
platinum gaze.
She's dressed like she's like I'm actually too hot. I would distract the show if I wore anything else but these glasses and this sweatshirt. Welcome. We still noticed. I don't know if there's any straight men in the room. I kind of doubt it.
There's one.
But hi, you look like you are here non-consensually.
Yeah, against your will. As most of them are.
But straight men have this superpower where, like a woman can be wearing like like the Norma Kamali like garbage trash can coat, and a man can still be like, she has double D's and a 22-inch waist. Where does that come from? Is it given at birth? Is it taught by your dad secretly? How does this happen? Don't you play dumb with me?
What if you had to guess? What's my bra size?
If he's listened to the podcast once, he knows.
He hasn't. Just guess.
Guess. It's okay. Are you okay with this? Are you gonna get mad? She's not gonna get mad. Take a
You
little
can look
guess.
at me. Yeah.
Mine's too easy.
Yeah.
So you have to do hers.
What?
You never bought a bra, but you thought about them.
Yeah.
You've taken them off.
You've had the catalogs.
Christina, move your arm. We got to see better. Like I would not guess. I know what your bra size is, and I would very incorrectly guess it.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you guess bigger or lower? Or
Smaller, because what your size feels so gigantic, and
Right.
but
It's
it
really
looks
not.
like.
I make it look real little.
No, you don't make it look little. It looks like just like a good size.
Yeah, it feels like a C, but it's a double D.
Right, because if I was gonna get breast implants, I would go C, not double D.
Totally. I gotta say, I know some bitches with H's,
Yeah.
K's.
No, that's too far in the alphabet. You can't go that far.
Every day's a workout with
Right.
that.
Yeah. That's a back issues.
100%. Does anybody in here have a cool job?
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
No one can talk to ghosts, and no one has a cool job.
guys suck.
Nightmare.
Okay. How do we want to? What should we get into?
Yeah,
Should
I mean,
we
we'll
get
just
an
start. We'll
update?
just start the show the way that we start the normal podcast, which is with an email from someone with a problem, but we're gonna do it live. So
Yeah.
all the people who get drunk and DM us videos, why did you never answer my email? Now's
Well,
the time,
we're here.
baby.
Who in here has an issue that you would be willing to discuss with us? Because let me tell you something. We've been doing this for over a decade. We are very good at advice, okay?
We
get
actually
honest
just
opinion.
got a confirmation on the way here. I texted Krystyna because if anyone was at our LA show, there was a guy who told us this long ass story about how he met this man who just broke up with his boyfriend. We knew it was going to turn out.
He said, no way, Jose.
He sent me a pic. I didn't see the DM, and then he sent me a follow-up DM today, and it said, follow-up, he broke my heart.
Yeah, I hate when we're right.
Which, like, it's not funny, but it was funny.
It's hilarious.
Because it's happened to all of us.
Oh yeah, who's
It's happened to all of us.
Anybody heartbroken? Wow, you guys are just doing great, huh?
There's no way the entire Guys We Fuck Live audience is all
No
not
way.
heartbroken. You wouldn't be here. We know your type. If you had a date tonight, you would have fucking ghosted us.
Yeah.
And we're comfortable knowing that's who you are. You fucking liars.
Does anybody in here have an issue that they need help with? We'll wait. Oh, someone's raising their hand? Someone's being pointed to. Who's being pointed to?
Pointed you.
Oh, they're pointing to you, girl. Blondie, they're pointing to you. Sorry.
Multiple people
You okay?
pointing at a girl.
Do you want to come on stage? Do you want to come on and tell us about it? Yeah. Well, what's happening? I'll repeat it into the mic. Something's happening. Uh-oh. They're like, tell her about the guy.
Tell him, like, okay, so what do you do?
She wanted an answer.
You're going to college,
Okay, going to college.
and you meet someone, like, a month before.
You meet someone a month before.
You get along really well, and you really like them, and then they
Okay.
say that they want to, like,
If you told it in the right tense, this would be easier.
So you met a guy
You're not
a month
fooling
before
anybody.
college.
And you're just confusing me.
so I met a guy.
Yeah.
You did. See, we're already helping.
I met a guy 2 months ago. I was in college.
Okay.
Yeah. He wants to continue, but I feel as if that it's gonna just not work.
No, you're young and hot. Take advantage of it. Have fun. Get your dong.
So wait, what's he asking though? Is he asking you to cease your education or to just do long distance?
I think he wants long distance.
What? Where are you going to college?
Me, James Madison.
James
Tell me where that is. I don't know where that is. Virginia.
Oh, is that in Williamsburg? Oh.
Harrisonburg.
Okay, very haunted place. I'm just excited about the ghosts that you're gonna encounter. No, how much? I mean, no.
Stay in contact, but I think you can stay in contact, but I don't make the decision to be exclusive. I think that's like this, because is this your first year at college or? Yeah. Oh God, no.
Yeah. I went to college with a boyfriend and we broke up so I could hook up, and I don't regret it.
Yeah, like this guy seems good now because it's just the best person you've met so far here. And then you're gonna get there and you're gonna be like, fuck, I made a decision too fast. But then don't wait too long like me and be like, you know what, there was a lot of good options that I thought a better one was gonna come along and it didn't. So, there's a happy medium.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Happy to help. Anybody else have an issue that they want advice on?
I think that one went really well. So if anyone was scared, they should feel more confident now.
Absolutely. Yes.
There you go.
Okay, I'm so nervous, but I recently went through a breakup.
Okay.
For 7 years with someone.
Oh shit, 7 years.
I love when the audience gasps. They can't believe a listener made it that long.
7 years.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay.
Oh damn.
Yeah, the main reason was like we were 20 when we started dating.
No, we can do math. We get
Yeah. That one I could do. If it was any other number, I'd probably have a problem.
Right, you're really young, and then kind of grew, and we wanted to be able to be independent for a while.
You hear that, Blondie? Yeah.
And then, so we broke up, hadn't seen each other for like 5 months. And then I like bumped into him when
Oh no.
I was visiting home because I moved here after the breakup.
Yeah.
And still
You bumped into him? Was this like a Hallmark movie? The fuck are you from?
Chicago.
That's a
a
quite
big
the bump.
city. Or were you on his Finsta checking out his stories?
He pings his location. Me too.
Oh hi. What?
That's
So
like
weird.
me waiting for the guy outside the movie. Fucking psycho. Okay, Gar.
So you bumped into him, and what happened?
Yeah, and so then we chatted, and there's still this like really great connection.
Of course there is. Okay, great connection still.
So then I guess my question is, do I have to like fully let go of the idea of us ever getting back together and get past it, even though we both agreed like this is not the time for us to be dating?
Yeah.
Like, maybe in the future.
I think if you fully get over him, if you're meant to be together later, you still will. But for your own sanity, you gotta get past it. But of course you bumped into him and you still had all these feelings because you were with him for 7 years. That's like a fifth limb, you know? You're not gonna be like, who are you, piece of trash? Like, it's still gonna revive something in you, but don't take that as a sign. When
Did
we
he
take-
feel the same way though?
Yeah, and we had this whole conversation about how like good the connection still was, but that we needed to be on our own right now.
Yeah, why? So you broke up because you wanted to grow up separately.
Seems like he met someone on Instagram and it didn't work out or something. Like, I don't trust this.
I mean, there is more that we like.
See, there you go. I was like, this story doesn't check out. It seems like, why the fuck did you break up?
Right.
So he he didn't want kids, and I might want kids.
Okay.
I'm fully sure there, and we also opened the relationship.
So
I knew someone fucked someone else.
Yeah.
There was no way.
didn't work out, and then you bumped into him.
No, this is done. I'm afraid this is done for now. This is done for now. Stop, because this is gonna just end up wasting like the next 2 years of your life, and then he's gonna ultimately fuck you over by meeting someone new and being like, no, actually, this is a better idea. Because if he has that wanderlust, it's not gonna go away. And you should develop some wanderlust.
Yeah.
Start wandering in other places, not Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop bumping into exes in Chicago. Wild.
Do we want to update from Big Dong Dicky Boy?
Oh, yes, I forgot that he was in the room. Yes. How could I, though? His energy is so big.
From over here.
Yeah, so we have a very special guest who you guys might miss from the show here tonight. He begged us to actually save a seat for him.
He's still single.
He begged us, and we said, maybe we'll save one seat for you.
So please.
Welcome.
We said, okay, Michael Coscarelli, get the fuck up here real quick. Looking suave in your suit, Mikey.
He just accidentally wore a suit. He was just thought he might bump into someone tonight, Chicago style.
I didn't wear a suit. It's a jacket and jeans.
Okay,
God.
Frank.
It is
Sorry.
Armani, though.
Sorry. Well, hello.
How
Hi.
are you?
Ladies, how you doing?
Look, he's having trouble even adjusting himself on a seat.
Well, you know. What can I say?
So if you guys are not familiar with the show, he used to be our third mic on the live on the podcast, and he recently left because he's a small business owner now, and we're so proud of him.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Thanks. Give
Mr.
it up for me.
Slickback Studios.
Yeah.
Or a big business owner.
Yeah, you fucking
Goddamn
sure
right.
are, man.
Back on home.
I got to tell you, it is as we don't have to retread the whole thing, but obviously this was it was such a tough decision to leave in the first place.
Goddamn
And
right it was.
it's moments like this where I remember how much fun it was.
It's
to be part of
moments
it.
few and far between like this.
Just one blip on the radar. I will forever look at fondly.
It's just I was around when you guys were doing this here originally, and when I saw that you guys were going to do this again as sort of like a full circle moment, I was like, geez, it's just
open up the Lionsgate portal, baby.
Yeah.
That's how it opens.
Mike was like, I have not had sex since I left the show.
When was the last time you had
sex? I desperately need to get back.
I will say it is a vast difference once you leave the show.
You don't say.
The DMs, the young Eric Freddy, I'm sure, is fighting him off.
No, he has a girlfriend.
No, I know, but I know this audience.
Doesn't mean
I
he's
know.
not getting bits.
Shots
You're a bunch of
I had a girlfriend when I worked on this show too for a little bit.
Well, you never heard about her.
Who was it?
Who was that?
Was she cool? How's dating for you going?
Not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't going great.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we've talked about it before. It's
Mike prepared a monologue. Mike skipped therapy
Let's
this
go
week.
downstairs. Yeah.
I did actually. Perfect week to be here to do this.
And it feels like it. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I think dating changes a lot in your 30s, as you guys know.
What is this, like a bad open mic pit?
This is the saddest TED Talk ever.
I mean, I've bombed on this stage many times. It's only fitting.
Yeah.
I think it gets a little harder. You can become a small business owner. You got things that you got to do.
Plug it.
You know?
Plug it.
And slickbackstudios.com.
Oh.
My God.
But I think it's there are times where you get out there and you go on like 7 bad dates in a row.
Yeah.
That don't lead to a second date, and it makes you not want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
you know?
Welcome to being a woman, Mikey.
I imagine. You know, I have that feminine energy. I'm much more closer to you guys than him, I think, or him.
Yeah.
You played lacrosse, right? Hockey. Okay.
Close.
It's the same thing.
Close.
That's the cross on skates.
He said hockey. He was like, I'm not a fucking beta.
Lacrosse slam.
Nice move, sir.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the number one thing I tell you when I give you dating advice is you need to set better boundaries. So that's...
Have you done that?
Not really.
No.
I've tried a few times, but I you know.
You usually don't stutter while setting a boundary.
Well, we had talked about one recently within the last couple weeks where it was just kind of like, I really do have this thing where I just have a hard time saying no to women in any capacity.
Oh.
And it's
let them know.
Ladies, I never say no.
Nothing makes a girl feel more special.
Yes to all of you.
Literally anyone.
Please.
You're too handsome to be acting this way, but I love it.
Trust me. I wish I acted the way my face looked.
Yeah. So does everyone else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone would be much wetter right now.
Tell me about it, man.
It's so funny when everyone used to comment like, Corinne and Mike definitely fucked. I go, we definitely did.
It's funny to even think about.
It's funny to think about. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I engaged in incest. No, I did not.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, God.
Ugh.
So
that was a good laugh.
What are you looking for, Mikey? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the the real thing.
A real woman? Okay, not an AI
35
one.
in a few weeks. I think it's, I'm trying to. But that's the thing. I feel like it's like with dating. Anytime you're looking for the thing that you want, it tends to be very hard to get. And then when you're looking for, when you're not looking for that thing, it's like super easy to get.
That's why I told you gotta not look. You'd be like, I'm
trying, but how do you tell your brain to actively not look? Like, how do you tell your brain to actively?
So you don't open the apps. That's one.
Well, all right, but listen.
That's a good one.
We all know one of the reasons I came out tonight was because I'm borderline reclusive at this point in my life.
Right.
So this was an excuse to get out, see the people.
0 to 100,
see you
baby.
guys.
Yeah.
So if I don't go on the apps, I don't really have anywhere to go to meet anybody.
Right. So then you're not thinking about it.
Yeah, but then I'm not then I'm just sitting on my couch eating an entire pizza.
Just walk around your neighborhood in sweatpants. Try that.
Does that work?
It works.
Do you remember?
Ask the pole vaulter.
Do you remember? Yeah, that guy's packing. Do you remember when you were single, a couple years ago?
No.
And your strategy was that you were going to bring a book to bars, and you were just going to be like, I'm just going to. And
what
I was
were you
just
going to
that's
bring to
never
bars?
a book.
Oh.
She was going to sit there with a book and be like, guys are going to hit on me. I was like, I don't think so, man.
Someone saw You've Got Mail.
To me, nothing says hit on me than a book. I mean, that's not usually what I see when I want to hit on somebody.
Yeah, well,
that means,
I'd read a book in the park
off.
if I didn't want you to talk to me. I feel like going to a bar reading a book, it's like, I want connection, but you do it first, You say hi first.
She was also going to lay a single red rose in the binding.
And the second he started talking to me, I'd be like, there is so much I have to tell you, so much.
We've all got different styles,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Try it. Go to a bar with a book. I dare you.
Yeah. Does that, for the women in the room, is that
I would love that.
Turn on?
A bunch of no's from over here.
No? Yeah, I don't know.
What would you guys think of a guy with a book in a bar?
A guy reading?
Wait, they
read,
doesn't like girls.
Wait. What'd you say?
They said he doesn't like girls.
A guy with a book?
Is reading a gay?
Reading's not gay.
Is reading fucking gay?
It's the first I've heard it, but all right.
God damn. All right. Well, maybe our guest for this evening will have some better information that she can bestow upon you.
Gay. All right, Mikey. Well, thank you.
We got to boot you on your big dick off the stage. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, everybody.
So good to see you.
Again, he'll be the desperate one in the back if anyone's interested.
Just right in the corner. You can't miss him.
He's genuinely one of my favorite people. He's a really good person.
Really good person.
We just make fun of him a lot. But if you have a masculine energy, he loves it. He has a nice Italian mama.
Yes, I love it. All right, guys, we're so excited for our guest.
Yes.
She's one of the funniest people on the planet. This is her second time on the show?
Yeah, and I think it's perfect guest because she was on so early in the show's development, and she has also blown up massively.
Oh my God.
And deservedly so since we started Guys We Fuck. So please welcome to the stage Jessica Kirson! Jessica.
Hi, guys. Oh my God. Hi, everybody.
Oh my my God, your shoes.
I know, they're nice, aren't they?
Gucci?
Gucci. I
Oh
wear
my
fucking
goodness.
I know.
Those reels are going viral.
I know.
Get that TikTok money, baby.
I have masculine energy if he wants to date.
Yeah.
I know that's the thing. People always think I'm being mean to him, and I'm like, no, this is what he likes. This is how he was raised. He feels comfortable.
I can't do it, unfortunately.
When you date, do you hit on?
I don't date. I mean, I have, you know, I'm going to. But
you're going to.
Well, no, I wasn't a big dater.
Oh,
yeah.
What'd you do? How'd you meet
I
people?
just met, doing comedy. I meet bitches. But this is the thing.
God damn it.
I hate, like, it's very awkward. I hate small talk. You know what I mean? So, like, going on a date, I've done it, but it sucks.
Now, you are somebody who, like myself, but you've really capitalized on it. You use voices a lot in your act, and I love that.
Yeah.
I freaking love it, Jess.
All the straight guys just got rock hard. They thought a baby was in the room. They're laughing, but you'll check their cookies later.
But like when you are in a relationship, do you use voices in a relationship? Because I haven't.
No,
Boy,
no
it's
one
a dick
I'm in a
dryer.
relationship with laughs at me. That's why I'm with them.
Yeah.
It's just they don't acknowledge me.
That's good.
No, they don't laugh at me a lot. I mean, you know, it's not like that. You know.
Are you so like in my relationship? He's kind of the funny one, which
That's
is
always
nice.
how it is,
I like
yeah.
that because I'm like, you say stuff, make me laugh. I don't want to make you laugh.
Yeah, I like laughing at someone too.
Yeah.
I don't want to perform at. I mean, not
Laughing at someone.
Yeah, maybe that's why
I
it
don't
didn't
mean
work.
like that. But I'd rather be entertained because you know we're normally miserable and depressed
Oh
when
my
we're not on
God,
stage.
yes.
We're fucking miserable people.
Yes.
So
tough to date.
I
would
need
say,
someone
like,
to make me laugh.
Would you consider yourself like easy to date, tough to date? Like, what is it like dating you?
I think I'm easy to date, but it has to be the right person.
Of course.
It just hasn't been the right, you know.
Right fit.
It's just,
He knows.
it just hasn't been the right. I mean, I've stayed with people for many years.
But
you
it's
know.
never been quite a connection.
That's a lesbian thing. It ends after 2 years and
Why
we
do-
stay together for 12.
Why is that?
Because it's women. You just keep trying to talk about it and talk about it and talk about it and couples therapy and then you talk about it and, you know.
It's the ultimate bear trap.
Yeah.
What's the soonest you've ever gone to couples therapy?
A day later. I met someone and the next day we went into
Are
couples
you fucking
therapy.
with me? I believe you.
No, I'm joking.
Okay.
I don't know. No, years.
Yeah, okay. Years?
Yeah.
Because I know people who are like, oh, yeah, we've been dating for 4 months. We're going to try couples
No,
therapy.
I would
was
never
like,
do that.
No, just stop.
Yeah, stop. End
Just
it
talk to each
immediately.
other.
But my mom's a therapist, and sometimes she's done couples therapy with my girlfriends and I.
What?
I know, isn't that inappropriate?
That's a conflict of interest.
She does Reiki on me without asking. She does. And it's like she's psychologically molesting me. It's really bad.
You don't deserve that.
Yeah, she'll get quiet on the phone, and I'm like, are you still there? And she's like, I'm just doing energy work on you. And I'm like, you have to ask me first.
Yeah.
Really inappropriate.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like I'm being
rude.
fingered by my mother. Really, I'm serious. That's what it
Spiritually,
feels
though.
like.
Spiritually,
right.
you know. So it's she just wants to help.
Yeah.
Hey, is your mom? Your mom doesn't have like psychic. She just has energy.
No,
work, right?
she's just a therapist. I mean, she's been a therapist for 50 years. I mean, she's still practicing.
Now, sometimes people are therapists, and they're really good at it. But then in their own relationships, whether it be romantic or family or friends, it's just shit show. But some of them are really good communicators in their relationships. How is your mom?
Well, when I was younger, it was not great, but she worked on herself a lot, and we worked through a lot, and it's been amazing for many years. But she was like out helping other people, and we were
going, where's Jessica?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so it was but she showed me that you can really change and work on yourself. But and she has amazing relationships with them because she makes them go to therapy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's what you got to do.
They get better, you know. Yeah.
Do your partners tend to do therapy or be open to therapy?
Yeah, I would never be with someone who's not willing to work on themselves ever.
That's like the
one of
ultimate
my
red flag.
biggest things.
Yeah, red flags evolve as you get older, I feel.
Yeah.
Like, what were some red flags when you were younger that you look back and
Nothing. But now it's just someone has to have feet. I mean, it's just there's very little. There's a lot at this point. Yeah.
But that's what it's so funny because we are around so many different ages of people in this line of work that I shouldn't be talking to 22-year-olds regularly,
No,
but
are
I
you
do.
still doing that?
No, I mean like literally speaking to them, not fucking them.
her boyfriend.
He wasn't that much
He
younger.
was 11, wasn't he?
He was 11.
He was 12.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. But he was Jewish.
He was 12 years younger than
Jewish.
me.
He had
so
the
that's
height of a 40-year-old.
And he was
That's true.
Jewish. Wow, you know a lot about him.
No, because I know him.
Oh.
You know I know him.
I didn't know how well you...
Are we talking about the same person?
There's only one 12-year younger Jew.
Okay. Yeah.
Or 12-year younger any
in our
denomination.
business.
In our business.
Right, of course I know who that is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he'll be flattered. He's going to clip this and we're going to see it on his Instagram.
He's going to jerk off to it.
It's going to be his credit now.
But yeah, no. I just feel like in my 20s, I could date so many people because it didn't really matter if we had the same long-term goals. We just had to like have fun hanging out.
Yeah.
So that's mostly everyone,
right?
When you're in your 20s,
yeah,
and now I'm like, oh, this is it's turned into a problem later in life.
Of course, yeah. And it's hard to find someone that has the same values as you. And,
yeah. That's why I like fun of like people when they're 25. They're like, I found the one. I go, did you?
Yeah,
I could go like this. Yeah, I'm like, I'm sure when I was in my 20s, half the audience would have been suitable for me to date. You know,
that's true.
They look how nervous they got. They were like, please no.
Now I know, like, men will do this thing where, because you're going through a divorce, they'll get divorced, and then they'll date like a much younger woman. Is that something you're interested in doing?
I have, yeah.
Oh, you
I
have?
did, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, who's the predator now, Jess?
If men can do it, I can do it. Fuck that.
That's why I did it. That's exactly why I did it.
I don't care. I mean, listen, it's not that young, but yeah, who cares?
What's the biggest age gap you've dated or hooked up with?
20 years.
Whoa, yeah, daddy.
Yes. I am
And was it like, what did you like about it and what did you not like about it?
Well, it has to be someone who's evolved, like I said, who would work on themselves, but it's good because it's someone who's full of energy.
Yeah. Right?
I can't date someone my age. I'm not doing it. I can't. It has to, but 10 years younger.
Because you don't want to deal with the same problems.
Yeah, no. We can't both be gassy all the time.
Right. The older I get, the more I realize, oh yeah, it does make sense to date younger because hope,
Yeah.
It's a nice energy to have around.
Plus, I want someone to take care of me when I'm older.
Right.
I want someone to wipe my ass and
send that clip to Colin for his birthday. But that's what I find. I do find with men specifically, everyone is so judgmental of women aging because it's aesthetic. But I'm personality-wise, men get crustier, in my opinion, way faster as they age.
Yeah, I wish men had Botox for their personality.
Yes.
As they got older.
That's so true.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. I don't feel old, so that I'm like a 4-year-old.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. So I don't.
I feel a little older than 4.
No, I'm really.
I feel like 7.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
So do you when you what kind of playfulness happens in a relationship?
You know how silly I am,
right?
So
and I didn't know if you were like that in a relationship.
Yes,
though.
I have to laugh with someone, and I'm out of my mind. You know that. I love being silly with people. That's how I am with my kids. You have to be silly.
Right?
Yeah.
Are you talking pillow fights? How?
Oh my God, I love pillow fights.
What the fuck are you thinking?
I didn't know how. I've never been gay.
You never what?
I've never been gay, and so I'm learning from movies.
I've never been gay.
Lesbians with the pillows.
That's a good name for my new special.
I have toxic masculinity ingrained. I have to fix it.
No, I've done tickling, wrestling.
See?
Yeah.
Tickling?
I knew it.
Pranks.
That's fun.
That sounded so disgusting when I just said tickling.
Or tickle wrestling.
I know, I'm going to throw up. I literally just made myself nauseous. No, I like playing pranks. I like pranks played on me. I love that. Yeah, of course.
What's examples of pranks you've done? I love pranks.
Well, my ex used to rubber band the faucet. So when I turned it on, it would spray water. Shit like that. I love.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a prank gone wrong? Someone got pissed?
After the relationship goes sour a little bit,
you can't
when you start doing pranks, then it becomes a resentment
bullying
from 5 years earlier.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me I was pretty in 1988. You know what I mean? That's when the shit comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, divorce. What What is that? Like,
It's great. It's the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Sounds
it's a
like
fucking nightmare.
Shit show hellhole.
I mean, it's the right thing, but of course it is.
Right, and you're like fighting for this, and you're like, this is terrible, but that's how much you want it.
Yeah, and I have kids, so it's it's not easy, but it's the right thing.
Yeah,
and it'll all work out, and but it's financial, it's everything. It's
right.
Did you have a prenup?
What?
Did you have a
prenup?
No,
I didn't need to have a prenup.
Are you still okay?
I wasn't as rich before as I am now.
I was gonna say
that's why you need. Everyone needs to have a prenup. You have to like have hope that one day
she
you
would
will
never
be rich.
do that.
Really?
Yeah, she's an honest person, and it's.
Okay. I thought she would. She would never sign a prenup. I'm like, when you're married to Adele's
she would
husband?
never be. I knew that in the beginning.
Oh,
that she was honest and.
good.
Yeah.
And she's remained, so that's amazing.
Yeah,
because sometimes when you break up or going through divorce, I imagine it's even heavier. You can get bitter easily.
Of course, there's things we've gotten bitter about. But
that's tough.
We're co-parenting amazing. And,
that's great.
I'm the breadwinner. I'm the man. I'm the breadwinner.
Yeah.
So, but it's fine. I love providing.
Yeah.
I do. I really. I do. I don't have a problem with it. So
I know, your kids are younger. Like, who gets custody when it's both women?
Joint custody.
Okay.
I mean, we're legally married, so it's
and you're
exactly
both...
like if we were a man and a woman. We both get custody. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, people fight about it for years in court. It's a nightmare, but we've made it work.
How? What is the actual things you have to do when you get a divorce? You have to get lawyers, right? You have to file for it.
Yes.
It's expensive, I've heard. Not including she got half my money, but not that. But it's a lot of fees.
It's a lot of fees, but it depends how long it goes on. If it keeps going on and on and on, and if you fight in court, we are not going to court.
Oh, you're not going to court.
We're
That's
settling.
nice.
So, and we don't want to because of the kids.
Yeah,
it's a nightmare.
Yeah, that's tough.
So, but it's a lot. It's a lot of legal stuff.
Yeah. That's. Oof.
But that getting in. Look how depressing this is now.
Yeah.
We got to think of something funny immediately.
Well, you'll go on your, what is that when your Rumspringer?
What's that?
It's when you fuck a lot of chicks.
I mean, that's for like Amish people.
It's when Amish
they
people go get drunk, but...
I'm tired from all this legal stuff, so I'm just going to be sit on and spin like a dreidel. I'm fucking exhausted.
I mean,
they
cool
have
too.
to do the work at this point.
But how much legal stuff is involved if you're okay, you could have the kids half the time?
It's a lot of paperwork,
really?
and they charge $500 a fucking hour. So I know it's a lot.
Do you have to fill out the paperwork, or does your lawyer?
We both do. I mean, you go through all the financial. Some people have been through this, but
who's been divorced here?
Great. Okay. All right, so. I'm all alone, like usual.
The energy in the room was a bunch of people who know they one day will be.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Me three.
Yeah. Yeah, but you have to, it's a lot of paperwork. You have to go through your whole financial history.
Really?
Of course, and everything.
So, through your whole relationship?
My whole business. I mean, I have a business.
Yeah, you have to actually go through every love note, and then someone goes, did you really mean this?
Every diary. Yeah.
But if she doesn't want any money from you, why?
No, she wants, of course she needs money from me. For child support and alimony. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, which I'm willing to do.
Right,
she should get that.
Okay, so there's still kindness there, which is nice. I imagine if there's just pure resentment, that's got to make the whole process.
I'm telling you, it's a nightmare when that happens. Yeah, of course. It's really bad. It can go on for 5-10 years. I mean,
are you serious?
Yes, you guys know.
It's
I'm
a
sure
lot of
people who
paperwork.
go through that.
Fuck, man.
Well, it's a lot of time, and it affects the kids. So why would we do that?
Jesus, right? I mean, it's God. That makes me question marriage now. I don't know if I want it.
It's a lot
because then that could be on the other end,
Well, my mom says you should never marry someone you wouldn't want to divorce.
Oh, what?
I actually love that.
Advice.
It's very true.
Because I can think of so many people who it would be such a fun fight going down.
Yeah,
right.
Oh,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I love that. Like, you don't want someone who's going to be, kind of sad. You're like, no, let's do a little sparring here.
Keep me on my toes.
Yeah.
Like you used to.
Will I keep the house?
Yeah.
She literally just called me on the way in because we just sent emails from the lawyers, and she's like, I know we're not supposed to talk, but this doesn't work. This work, we had a normal conversation, which is so rare,
right?
To be able for us to have a conversation about it, and not get into a huge fight,
right?
And I was like, let me know what you need,
Wow, that's good. You can be
Yeah.
respectful during like a tough time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
How long was the period like leading up to how long ago did you kind of know like we're headed for divorce?
Well,
Usually
I don't
no
think either
sooner. Oh.
one of us wanted it, and we were trying to avoid it. But, it was bad for a while, and I filed in September, so it's been going on for a while.
So almost a year now, yeah.
Yeah.
When you
but-
file, the other person knows, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They
don't get like served.
No, I said don't. Can you imagine?
Oh my God.
But people do that.
Yeah,
I'm
people
like,
do.
Don't show up to the house with
Ew.
paper.
Celebrities do it during like Comic-Con and shit.
Oh yeah, didn't Olivia with Jason Sudeikis?
Oh, yeah,
or something?
someone just did that, and I was like, okay, honestly, boss move.
But we got separated before that, and then we were living in the house, and it was a nightmare. So I moved to an apartment.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
living
hard.
together when you're not together.
No,
is
it was
like,
horrible.
I cannot
horrible.
imagine a fresher hell.
It was
pretty
the
bad.
most miserable I think I've ever been.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
just the energy in the house.
Oh,
is
my
just
God,
like,
it was
I would sleep
horrible.
in the bathtub.
Yeah,
I
it
feel
was
like.
really bad.
Yeah. Did you guys sleep separate?
Yeah, in separate rooms. Yeah.
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 That's good. Ooh, we got a house. You got a
Yeah.
house?
Yeah.
Nice. Jess, do you have a pool?
No,
Oh,
but it's
damn.
a very nice house, and they're staying there, which is the way it should be. Like I'm very.
Because you're the man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's at a Holiday Inn long stay.
I'm staying in a storage unit, but they live in a huge fucking house in Long Island.
That's great.
So do you would you see yourself ever getting married again, or is that with that face? That wasn't good.
I don't know.
This is your second marriage, or
Well, I was with someone who it wasn't legal at the time. But
Okay.
we were together for a
bad
long
girl.
time.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so we were basically married.
basically
but it-
married? Yeah.
But breaking up was way easier.
Yes, of course. It wasn't.
So maybe rights aren't all what they're cracked up to be.
I think that's the lesson of the day.
I think that's the lesson you learned. Honestly, if Project
I'm against
2025
it.
goes
Yeah.
through,
I'm against gay marriage now. Totally against it. I'm going to march against gay marriage with the Westboro.
that's so funny to get your heart broken so badly that you're against your
I know
own
it's a
rights.
bit I've been thinking about
You gotta do that.
showing up to like gay events with signs.
I love that. That's perfect. Do you have a type though? Like I don't
Yes.
know. What's
wow.
I do.
Who?
I wouldn't be with, and I have nothing against. I think there's hot butch women, but I'd be with a guy if I were going to be with a butch woman because I have male energy, you know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
So yeah, I'm attracted to femme women with that are like edgy. I'm not
like
you
a
know what I-
suicide girl?
Yeah.
No, well, I just
Like not like a woman that commits suicide, like the website
like women-
suicide girls.
They're like hot tattoo
That would be
chicks.
better actually at this point. Someone who will kill me. No, someone who has edge, who owns it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not into like the innocent, like hi, like I can't do that.
Right.
It's too much for me.
Yeah,
Some
the fake
tattoos.
innocence that we
Yeah.
all put
Yeah.
on in our 20s.
Yeah.
That's good.
So like a sleeve and a belly button ring, or like
No, I mean, yeah, that's fine, but it's just someone who can own their femininity, who's strong.
right,
Yeah.
strong but not manly about it.
No.
Thank
no,
God.
it doesn't work. I feel like I'd have a sword fight with them. It just doesn't.
Yeah. Just two pole vaulters.
It's too much.
I remember one time years ago, me and you were at some kind of an event at the Friars Club, and we were giving younger comics advice. And I mean, I can't do it now, but our legs should have been open this wide, and we were like, "This is what you gotta do. You gotta walk into the room, sling a dick on the table, and say, I'm fucking boss." And
I always tell people that.
And then people were raising their hands like, is it okay that you're saying that you should
yeah,
act
I
like a
remember
man to survive this industry? And we're like, sounds like there's a fucking pussy in the room.
I remember that so well.
I think about that a lot because I go, oh no, was I just spreading toxic masculinity?
But you have to. You have
good
to
advice.
have male energy.
It's good advice.
I mean, even women who wear dresses on stage, they still own the room, and they, are like, you better laugh at me. I'm fucking funny. They own the audience. You
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
You can't be vulnerable on stage. You can't.
And it's fun to step into your male energy. Like we all have male and female energy, every person.
I don't
but
know.
It's nice to step into the male energy.
You hear that, Mike?
You should try it, faggot.
Damn, you know it's bad when Christina says it.
I love that word.
I'm so sorry.
Don't
care. They don't care. Gay men don't get offended by anything.
No,
That's why
I know.
I'm going on a gay cruise next week to perform.
Oh yeah,
Fucking amazing. Yeah.
I love it. I've turned on gay men. Sorry, but
Really?
No. I have a whole bit about it. I've turned on gay men because they were like, oh, come to the club with us before gay marriage was passed, and then Roe v. Wade got overturned, and they were like, la 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 la. I'm having a brat summer. Don't think I didn't fucking notice. I noticed.
So funny.
I was mad.
Is the gay cruise you're doing like just gay men, women?
It's like 3,000 gay men. I mean, there'll be
all
some
men.
women on it. Yeah,
Okay,
I might be doing 2 of them in the next month, but
Wow.
they're both in Europe.
Have you ever done a lesbian cruise?
Yes.
How was that? Oh no, look bad.
Dead silent audiences.
I've done a ton of them. I've done a ton of both.
What are they
I mean,
like?
50 of both. Well, the gay men have a sex deck. People love hearing this. They have a deck where they fool around, and it's like they're just like like
get some sun on that taint.
Like I checked it out. I had to check it out.
Wow.
And I said to my friend Drew, "What do I do if someone recognizes me?" And he's like, "Just tell them you're a bear." And I did.
Yeah.
And I got head.
Is there a sex deck on the lesbian
No,
cruises?
we would just be crying and eating hummus. Be very depressing.
Reluctant
Just-
fingering.
Yeah. No, there wouldn't be fingering. Just be like, do you mind if I touch your shoulder? Do you
my
feel
God.
safe? Do you feel triggered if I play with your hair? I'm not like that at all. It's a lot.
What?
I'd rather be alone. Just all that.
You'd rather be alone than
and-
comfort someone? Me too.
No.
Wait, you don't like the aggression, or you don't like the being like?
No, I can't. Like all that stuff sexually. Like, do you feel triggered? Do you? I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
that
please,
sucks.
it's disgusting.
Yeah. I want. Well, like I
Of
love.
course I'm triggered.
You know-
I'm triggered from the second I open my eyes till the second I go to bed. I'm filled with fear. I feel like I'm going to die right now. I feel like someone's going to shoot me in this audience. I'm not okay.
Yeah.
But like I feel this is gonna be controversial, but like I feel like if you don't feel a little bit unsafe during the sex, is it even good?
That's really true.
That's why relationship sex.
That's
loses
true.
its luster.
I don't feel physically safe, but I want to feel emotionally unsafe.
Yeah.
I don't feel they feel physically unsafe.
Right.
That's a good dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you like I love just like just get bent over and fucking do your thing, Like
Yeah.
what are you?
I mean,
like?
I don't bend over, but
Right.
yes,
You're the-
I do like that a lot.
You make the other person bend over.
Yeah. I mean, I do allow people to touch. I mean, but that's what I mean about owning it. Like, I can't have people like, "Are you okay if I touch you? Does this?
Oh my God.
I don't want to hurt you.
So
Are
dry.
you?" I'm like, "No, that's
Dry as
not
the
going to
desert.
work."
Yeah. Have you ever had sex with somebody and you're like, no, we can't. We gotta stop.
No, I'm too codependent. I would just let it happen and be really just horrified and have to talk about it in therapy.
Wait, have you ever stopped or been stopped midway through?
Well, one time I accidentally headbutted a guy and his nose started bleeding all over me. So yeah.
Oh
Really?
my God.
Yeah, that felt real
Wow.
bad. Yeah.
I got kicked off out of a guy's apartment while I was on his dick.
Oh my God!
That
What
sucks.
happened?
That was like that was the first episode of this show, actually. So it's perfect to bring it up
was,
tonight.
yeah.
Yeah, it was this guy. Shout out to Anthony from Atlantic City. If anyone's been an OG fucker. It was like one of the only times I've hooked up with a stranger, and I've never I'm just always fucking like other comics. Like I've never hooked up with this is like a guy I just met at a bar.
Right.
Actually, we can reveal this now. I was on a date with Mike Racine.
That's
years ago.
hilarious.
That's right. Years ago.
Oh my God.
He left me in the middle of the date because I made it clear I wasn't going to fuck him, and then he
That's
said,
all that matters.
I'm going to go to a meet up with someone who will fuck me. And then this guy was sitting and Mike and I are fine now. He helped me move my entire store. He paid his penance. And then there was another guy sitting at the bar at the place that we were on a date. He slid down, and that was Anthony from Atlantic City.
Wow.
We spent the rest of the night together. I went home and had sex with him, and then in the middle of sex, he was like, "When's the last time you had sex?" And I didn't know I was supposed to be like 3 years ago. And so I said yesterday.
Oh my God!
Can't do that.
That's a lot.
And
That was a wrap for happening.
that was the wrong answer.
But still, I'm surprised he didn't do it after that. Are you that's
I was
weird.
literally on his dick.
Did he say it
and,
like a dirty talk way or in like in an interview way? Two different tones.
So I feel like it was a bait and switch, Christina, because it did to me sound sexual, and then it turned into business very quickly.
Wow. Yeah, that's so weird to me.
And it's kind of hard because you kind of have to lift yourself off the dick because I was on
You have to get
top.
up. Yeah.
What did he say?
And collect.
Get off of me?
I mean, I don't remember the exact language.
He's
but
disgusting.
Yeah, no. I don't want no whore. I was just testing out a finance guy. And it was,
sometimes you gotta fuck a finance guy just
you
to
gotta
see.
fuck a finance guy.
I did it once.
Yeah.
You should have been like, I'm riddled with disease, and then just left.
You ever heard of the clap?
But yeah, so that
do you have one night stands? Is that your thing? Or
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I
tried.
have.
Yeah.
When I was in college and shit.
Yeah.
Because I was in blackouts.
Hear that, baby?
But
She left.
She met up with
She's
that
dating
guy.
that. She went on a date with that guy.
Fucking traitor.
I have to get to know someone a little bit. Like there has to be energy. I can't do it. Yeah. I also don't drink, so that.
I stopped drinking, and it has really caused a problem.
I know.
Wait, so
when you drink, it's great.
Everyone's so wonderful.
Yeah, I know.
So wait, you're raw dog in life.
Yeah. Ugh. I know.
How's that going?
It's okay.
Yeah.
I think when you get older, it doesn't matter. I'm addicted to comedy and working. I'm
That's
a
a good
workaholic,
advice.
and I am addicted to social media.
Oh, good.
I'm on
it
the
works
phone
for you.
constantly looking at numbers and porn. But anyway,
Well, I was gonna ask
I'm
you.
joking. I don't. I mean, I
you don't
like
like
porn,
porn?
but no, I like it a
I love
lot.
porn.
But I'm
What kind of
too
porn?
busy looking at my Twitter and my
yeah.
TikTok and that kind of shit.
All right, Ryan Long. No, it's a joke. What kind of porn do you watch?
Old Jewish people. I love watching old Jewish people.
Are they having sex or are they fighting?
No, they're having sex in South Florida. Like, pay the insurance.
They're at Mar-a-Lago.
No, not there. No, I watch things that are, I like S&M stuff, but not heavy duty, not where someone's being punched in the face. No,
Yeah, just go to WCW.
I watch straight porn a lot.
Oh,
I
yeah?
used to watch gay men years ago. I was very
I
into
like
that
gay
for a
man
while.
porn. Yeah. What did you like about that?
Because it was like there were no emotions.
Wait, you get emotionally invested in the pornography that you watch?
Yeah, I watch. Yeah, they don't even have sex. They just, like I said, cry and. No, it's just like sex,
Right.
But now I can't even watch it. Isn't that weird? I was really turned on by it. Now I don't.
Well, I'm worried about the women's welfare, and that really shut it off. So, like, if two men are going at it and they're getting hurt, I don't so much mind.
Yeah,
That's a plus.
so they're getting hurt. If they're bleeding from the anus, I will come immediately. No, I like. There's certain people I like. Belladonna's hot. Do you know who that is?
No, you're better with
There's
porn stars than I do.
don't. Well, I'm like, all the straight porn that I watch is from like the male POV, and I'm like, guys, I don't have a dick. Like, I can't imagine. And then I just discover this one guy, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, he really goes for it. Belladonna. Let me see. I think I know this person.
Well, I watched hypno porn for the first time yesterday. Well, the right claims that there's a type of porn that they were served that made them want to transition.
Transition to what?
And then
A better
other
person?
Sex.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I watched it, but it's just like kind of like it's like it looks like someone who was like 15 got their hands on Final Cut Pro and just made a lot of like weird transition, like a lot of weird edits, like a star swipe. And then I don't feel like I'm a man now. I just feel like I had to throw up. It like made me seasick. It's fascinating though because it like they're beautiful trans women, but then and so you think you're watching cis women fuck. And then all of a sudden you'll just see a ball sack dangling.
Yes.
And then you go, I see what you did there.
Right. I like watching women give head, actually. But I want them to look like they're going to die because my mother wasn't around.
Oh, right. Well, they all kind of do.
I knew half the audience would just stare at me when I said that. And it turned me on, actually. Just seeing some of your faces like, I'm actually horny right now.
Do you like things
Give
like
a
when
shit
you...
how this goes. Anyway, what?
Do you like things like when like a woman has to like eat her own vomit out of a dog bowl?
No.
Didn't think you were going to go there.
Quick hypothetical for the room.
If it was matzo ball soup, I would come. But no, that kind of shit is disgusting. I mean, I don't get it. There's certain things I don't understand. The shit, the vomit, the urine. Yeah, I can. Like, I don't know what's going on.
We're so desensitized.
I get
everything.
an animal more than I get vomit.
Oh,
I'm joking. Okay, it just got really quiet. Does someone have an emotional support animal here? Is that why you just got triggered?
I do, but he's at home. Yeah, I feel like we're so desensitized to like violence, but also like sexual violence, like in porn, but also just in the world of hearing stories about it that I'm like, ugh, like none of us can come now.
Yeah.
You know?
You have to get that magic wand. It's like a jackhammer.
I have one. I have
fucking
two.
Amazing.
I have two.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to plug it in.
I know.
It's like a lawnmower.
I say in my act, it's a new bit, but mine doesn't reach the bed. It's a short cord, so I do. I half stand while I'm using it. Because I hate myself, so I don't move the bed closer.
Right.
Fucking, I look like I'm up to bat. You know what I mean? It's so horrible.
I've recently been using my vibrator standing up, and I'm like, this is a different experience.
Yeah, it is.
It's
you can
nice.
also make soup with it. Did you know that? You can use it as an immersion blender.
Oh.
Yeah, I make split pea soup with mine.
Delicious. Come to Jessica's house for dinner. You should have a dinner party.
It's my merch.
Yeah. Split pea soup.
Yep. That's all a bit. That didn't come out naturally. I just want to admit that.
Do you use masturbation as like a tool for your like mental health,
Yes.
like self-soothing? Yeah,
Yes.
me too. How often
I will
do you do
after
it?
this show.
Yeah, me too. How often do you do it? I have to do it every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, you're really shocked.
You have
I
to
am.
do it. You
But
have
you're
to
younger
do it
than me.
every day.
You have to do it to be okay?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like even if you're on vacation with your boyfriend?
Not then.
Okay.
Because I can't bring it because it plugs in and the
I know,
TSA is
it's
going
a whole
to give me a
thing.
hard time.
It needs its own suitcase.
And it's really
Those things are
loud.
huge.
No, and it's really loud. Like
I know.
He's going to hear me in the bathroom go,
Like, I know.
my electric toothbrush is real diesel. Don't come in.
Maybe once a week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, like, once you do that type of Hitachi vibrator...
It's amazing.
But, like, you can't go back. Like,
No, you
with
can't.
nothing... I'd have to, like, hump a car to get even close to the Hitachi. I'm ruining my pussy's soul.
My clit fell off in 2014.
Put in your
from using
soup.
that thing. I burned it off from that
I do worry at a certain point.
Yeah,
like
it hurts.
It hurts.
It hurts.
But then sometimes, like when you're getting real desensitized, sometimes you got to wear period underwear and then do it, so there's a little barrier. You know what I mean?
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
You have to wear 7 pads.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Snowsuit.
Fucking diaper.
Yeah.
I know.
Snowsuit. Period
Snowsuit.
underwear.
Yeah. A COVID outfit.
Canada goose coat.
A mattress. We'll keep going with this.
Yeah.
Do you have
One of those
you don't have a pet
electric
though,
trucks.
right?
I can't have a pet because I'm away a lot. So
Right.
I want one so bad.
Well, wait,
Yeah.
get one. It's okay. I'm giving away a secret here, but like you can get a service license pretty easy for your
I
dog.
can't travel with a dog. I can barely take care of myself.
Oh, I
cannot.
see.
Yeah, it is added.
I can't.
Well,
I
I was
want
just-
one, but I really, yeah.
I was asking just because I feel like when the masturbation process changes drastically
Yeah.
when you have a dog.
Nah.
My dog,
the door.
like no, I don't have
you
doors in
can't.
my apartment. I have a completely open concept.
And your dog's like, what are we doing now?
My
Like,
dog.
I am going over here.
Like you really don't know how good a dog's sense of smell is until you get mildly aroused.
Yeah, they
Like
go
the
right for
minute the
puss.
first drip leaves my vagina, he's like,
Wow.
Alfred's like, we hanging out? Yeah. He's
It might be the peanut butter. It might not be the drip. It might be the Jiffy.
So I'm like just doing it as quietly as possible, but then he's like, are we playing a game? You know?
Right. Yeah,
That's hilarious.
It's a huge problem.
But I close the door when I masturbate because I can't have Kevin just staring at me. Kevin's
Of
my dog.
course.
But then, like every time, no matter how long it takes, I open the door and he's right there, like crying. I'm like, oh, baby.
So and does he like find the wet spot immediately? Like he's Scooby-Doo solving a mystery?
No, because I'm usually wearing period underwear because my clit's so desensitized.
Oh, you really do that.
Attractive.
Yeah, thank
that
you.
You're wearing period underwear.
Yeah.
I'm going to
It's real
suggest
big,
that every
real
time.
Thick pad.
So hot.
Thank you.
Period underwear. Wow.
Well, it's like some people when they go through stuff, they can't get horny, like something like, stressful or sad or whatever. They can't get horny. But for me, I need to, like, God, the first thing I want to do is come. Wow. So I can just help myself.
Yeah, when I'm really, really, really sad, I can't do it. Yeah,
that's a bummer.
I know. Okay.
Have you ever thought of hiring a sex worker?
What?
Have you ever hired a sex worker?
I've wanted to.
I've done it.
Really?
Fantastic. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Where did you do that?
I mean, you're not going to want to use the service I use because it's called Cowboys for Angels, and it's just all
hysterical. No,
it's all men. But it was really cool because I was like, wait, I don't have to care about. Like I had his dick in my mouth at one point. I'm like, oh, I don't have to do this, and he's like, no. I'm like, oh, you can go, dude, and he left. But it was
Christina
awkward.
Hutchinson and the Accidental Blowjob.
She slipped.
It's her new children's book.
Republicans will love that.
Well, I was thinking because it's almost at the end of the time, maybe we could open up the audience since your mom's a therapist. You give good advice. If anyone had a question that they wanted to ask, well, we have Jessica on stage.
Yes, life advice.
Wow.
Everyone said this happened to us too, but I thought maybe they would have warmed up by now.
Does anyone have a question?
She wants an old fashioned. Okay.
Can I have an old fashioned?
It doesn't have to be about your.
It can be about anything.
Wow,
right?
and think about it. I'm curious for you, Jess. Like, what advice would you have given to your 25-year-old self?
Wow, that's a good question. Don't settle. You mean about relationships?
Anything.
Oh my God.
I'm always so interested, like, in advice you would have given to your younger self.
I love that quote, make plans and God laughs.
Oh, yeah.
I never thought that I would get married, and I never thought I would have kids.
Really?
Ever, and not for 1 minute.
Are you serious?
Never.
What changed your mind on both of those things?
Because the women I was with wanted them, and I was like,
you were conned into it. That's what I feel like it's not happening to me.
It's the greatest thing I ever did, but I never, for a second, never thought of carrying a child for 1 second.
Right.
So, and I didn't. I have two
I was going to say,
baby
you didn't
mamas.
carry, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, I didn't want to ruin this temple.
You achieved my dream of becoming a female dad.
It's a great thing.
Yeah, no, that's literally my dream.
It is.
Yeah.
I know.
What's the hardest thing about having kids? Because I'm on the fence about it.
It's very hard.
Yeah, it is. It's just 24/7 all the time. But like, I know I've heard like the type of love you experience is unlike anything you've ever experienced before.
There's nothing you can experience like the love of a child.
Right, and is it
what if
more
love
enjoyable?
doesn't do it for you though?
What?
Like, what if romantic love kind of doesn't do anything for you? Do you feel like I feel like I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
But it's not romantic love.
No,
for your
it's
kid.
not.
It's like it's different. Because that's when people say that, I'm like, wait, is it more enjoyable than romantic love?
Of course it is.
That's wild
It's
to me.
100 times more enjoyable.
Really?
Yeah, because there's a bond that you can. I mean, they idolize you, and you idolize them. I mean, it's this beautiful relationship.
Cool.
It's amazing. I don't feel any kind of like peace or happiness ever on any show or anything like I do when I'm with my children.
Wow.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
it's a lot of work.
What are the hard
exhausting.
things that you were like, I didn't even see this coming, that this part of it was going to be so hard?
Like having them go through feelings, not projecting, not putting my own shit.
Right. See, that's what I'd be worried
biggest
about.
thing.
Because kids are a
stuff
little
from my
narcissistic,
childhood.
right? Like, as they kind of should be. Like, that's the nature of a child. But I'm worried. I'd be like, oh, you think you could just get anything? And it's like, it's a kid, Christina.
I also have I'm very open about it, but I have a child. I love this at the end, and I'm bringing this up. But I have a child with health problems.
So
that was always my fear. My biggest fear about having a child was that they would have a health problem.
Right. And now that it's happened, like, how did you get through it?
You have to.
Yeah.
When you're a parent, you have to go through it. I was in the hospital today, actually.
Wow, shit.
My 8-year-old had a sedated echo.
Shit.
But it's a lot. You know?
Kids are really pretty resilient.
Yeah, she's amazing.
They have attitudes that I'm like, adults would kill to have this type of attitude towards an illness.
They're incredible.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So I imagine that's really inspiring to witness unfold.
Well, it makes you much stronger. And it makes you very grateful. Like, when I drive around, I'm like, I can't find a parking spot. And then I think about what my daughter has gone through and what we've gone through with her. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, things could be a lot worse. We complain about the dumbest shit.
We really do.
And when you go through stuff like that, it really puts perspective. Some of you understand what I'm talking about. No, I mean, you've dealt with heavy shit, with illnesses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there's a reason for everything, and I really believe we were supposed to be her parents.
Yeah. Well, I'm into like spiritual medium stuff, and apparently we choose our parents before we get here.
Really?
Yeah, and that's the only way I can make amends with that decision. So I have to believe
That's amazing.
It. Yeah.
So you're kind of just like, well, I chose this.
Exactly.
I'm supposed to be learning something.
When I'm crying at a friend's wedding during the mother-son dance, I'm like, I chose this life, and it honestly helps.
Yeah.
Some agency,
Yeah.
What do you wish for yourself for the future?
Peace and serenity and happiness, and that I allow myself to have it, because I'm my own worst enemy. Like, my life is good, but I resist having peace.
Yeah. It's common.
So it's sad to me a lot. Like, but I've been really working on it and doing a lot to feel better. I think that's what makes you a good comic too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if you could pick yourself up.
Well, you just always want to be better and do more, because it's such a horrible business.
It's terrible. Yeah.
So it's a nightmare.
Do you feel like so you've been legendary kind of among comics for a long time, but like
Thank you.
Very recently you became like hugely famous, and do you feel like that affected your relationship?
No. I mean, I think in the beginning in a relationship, I think that both of them saw that I was working constantly out every night doing stand-up, but then when it's different, like, it gets hard, I think, for someone.
That's what I would imagine.
Especially someone who's not in the business or doesn't have like a really intense job.
They don't understand why you're gone so much.
Able to go away on the weekend sometime. I mean, it's different now. I can kind of choose my schedule.
Sure.
But it's hard for some. It has to be the right person who can handle that. And I don't know. I always knew I was going to get to this point, which is weird because I am insecure about a lot of things. But I did.
To the point of fame, or?
Well, I did. I kind of just acted like I was famous. My mother always taught me to have intention.
Yes. Yeah.
So I kind of started acting that way years before, and just acting as if it was already happening.
Yeah, and that shit works.
Yeah, and I know I'm doing this not for like fame and money and power, but to make a difference. I know this sounds so corny, but it's really because I'm not a fan of stand-up, and I actually hate it.
Yeah.
And I never wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I've said this in so many interviews. I did it. I started it because my grandmother told me to do it. I was going for a master's in social work.
Oh.
And I just know I'm supposed to be doing it, and there's a reason why. But I get emails and messages all day, every day from all over the world. Like, you have no idea how much you've helped me. Like, that's the only reason why I do it.
Because like when you want to kill yourself, like somebody cracking a joke is like, it's almost better than sex. Like when you are in the depths of despair and someone can make you laugh during that, you're like, this is my soul coming.
Yeah, I don't get it, to be honest with you. Like, because people will be like, your video helped me. Like, I'm like, how could a 45-second video make you not want to kill yourself? Like, I don't know.
But I think it takes you out of that place, though, because like, it's interesting to me that you were pursuing social work and ended up doing comedy and I'm sure the social workers will love this, but I do think in many ways that comedy is more valuable. Like, no, I mean, fuck you. As my dad was dying. Sorry, we get paid and we're helping.
It's more important than getting a child out of an abusive home. You're right.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you.
Oh, your mommy hits you?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But no, as because I really questioned whether or not comedy was meaningful to do when my dad was dying, because he had a brain injury. He forgot who I was. I texted you a little bit about it during that time.
I know.
And so I was really grappling with like this decision to pursue comedy, or if I should do something in quotes like more important. And when he lost his memory and he lost everything that he knew and all his knowledge, the one thing that remained was his sense of humor. Yeah. And so like you could make a joke to him, but if a social worker came up and was like, how can I help you process these feelings? He would have thrown chocolate pudding in their face.
I know, my dad too.
He should.
You know? So I was like, okay, that really kind of like made me, and he's the reason I became a stand-up comedian because no one's funnier than him.
That was my dad too.
Yeah, he was
both
just
passed
so
around the same
funny.
time, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was my dad was the funniest person I ever knew.
Yeah. And so I think like, you know, I know it's confusing, but I think when people send you those messages, like it just takes you, it removes you from that space. It kind of is like someone snapping their fingers being like, there's more to life than just this misery that you're experiencing right now.
And I have no ego about it, which I think that's good. I don't think you can.
No, the second your ego takes over, the comedy goes down. But also too, like you said, you know, you're in your own head, you're your own worst enemy. You kind of make your life more difficult. That's the mind. That's the human mind at work. But that's why you help people, because their mind is just as loud. And then for that 45-second video of you going, they're like, oh wow, I forgot that I wanted to die for a little.
Because it's silly. Yeah. My manager says I'm like the Grateful Dead for the mentally ill. It's true.
Thank you for your service.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. We have to wrap soon, but did anybody think of a question they want to ask?
There's one over here. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
How do I get my husband to go to therapy?
He's not here, is he?
Do you own weapons?
That's a good question.
Thank you. Here. Is he here?
No.
I wish.
Clearly, yeah.
He said he would go, but he doesn't know how.
Yeah.
Oh, weaponized incompetence. Step one.
I don't know how to do it.
But I refuse to be the one to facilitate that.
Good choice. Strong choice.
But he's very, everything's fine all the time.
Yeah.
And increasingly, he's become like a little bit of a crybaby.
Aww. Well, so yeah, it sounds like he knows he needs therapy, but maybe he doesn't want to open up the wound that he knows he would open up during the therapy.
But like anytime we like fight, he just like start crying.
Aww. Yeah, he's dealing with some heavy
I'm
stuff.
like that too.
Me too. Oh my God.
Just I cry because
waterworks right away. Doesn't even matter what the fight's about.
Wait, what is this? Someone's roasting him from the back. He's a real man.
Yeah, I know. Real men do cry.
I agree.
Anytime that they're in a fight, I don't think so. You have sunglasses on inside. We can't talk you seriously. Someone had to say something. Front row, this guy. He said, these are my crying glasses.
Yeah.
No, but I love what you just said, that real men cry. It's thank God he's like that. He's just
thank God we're entering that era. Otherwise, they just shoot everything up.
Yeah, and I love that. I think that's a good.
Why won't you? But no, I don't agree. I think you can facilitate it. I'm thinking about it more.
But you think that it's like I think it's
fine line though.
Yeah,
right?
I think it's unacceptable because almost every man that I know, that straight man that has a therapist, it's because a woman in their life asked them to do it, and the woman also found the therapist, and I think that fucking sucks.
I know, but you're talking about a situation where it could really affect their relationship.
Right. When it sounds like he's dealing with a lot.
And if you love someone, you can help them through stuff, and it might change everything.
This is a gay answer.
No, it's not.
But I honestly,
what
hear
is
you.
your other option?
No, because heterosexual men are just like I feel like it's something that like they're consistently acting like they don't know how to use Google.
Yeah. And well, that's the insulting part. It's like, why don't you do this for yourself?
You can also, give him like not ultimatums, but say, this is you're going to have to do this. Like, this is really important. This is.
Well, also too. So I used to work for the Apple Store, and they taught us the 3 A's of. You too? Hell yeah. So the 3 A's of customer service: acknowledge, align, assure. Acknowledge, hey, I know you're going through a hard time right now, and I'm so sorry about that. And I know therapy might be something really scary, but you're going to figure it out, and I'm excited to hear how it goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Manifest it.
I'm excited to hear how it goes.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That's good. I don't think you should find the therapist and like call the therapist, but I think you should tell him that it's.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Do it. Yeah.
Do I set like a timeline? Like, how does that?
Or
listen,
just ask them.
I've had people say to me, "You need to do this by this time, or I'm out." Like when I got sober, I had my partner and my therapist were like, this is it.
And you found that helpful, not like childlike?
That's the only reason why I went.
Yeah.
And I got sober. I would have never done it on my own if they didn't say, I'm done.
What can I ask what the timeline was?
Oh, it was right away. They said...
put down the cocktail now.
Car's in the driveway.
Yeah, it was
You're
like...
mid-sip.
The Uber's here.
My wife said it's over if you don't, and my therapist said I won't see you anymore, who I'd been seeing for years.
Whoa, your therapist gave you an ultimatum.
Well, yeah, she's amazing.
That'll do it too. That'll light a fire under your ass.
Yeah.
Were you showing up to therapy intoxicated?
No, I didn't show up to anything. I've never been on stage high or drunk. Isn't that crazy? I've never.
That's why you're consistently good.
And my thing was pot and Ambien. Isn't that insane?
Whoa.
I just wanted to knock
I would
myself
love to
out.
see you
Sounds
doing your
fun.
set on Ambien.
Hey, you guys.
Patreon
I was like,
exclusive.
get me the fuck out of here. It wasn't even to get high. I just wanted to like knock myself out.
Yeah.
That sounds so good.
Existing is tough. Existing is tough.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, how long have you guys been married?
It's been a year.
Oh.
The mood in the room changed.
No, because you know what? I think this is a good sign because he's showing emotions and maybe it's more of an overflow than historically that you've seen him do. But that just means he's ready to talk. Like he just is scared.
Yeah, we've been together for like 10 years.
Oh wow. Okay, so you guys got each other's backs.
So he's loving marriage. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he's crying.
I like him. I feel for him. I really
I
feel
do
for him.
too.
He's a
I
good
do too.
person. You know, I don't even know him. I'm like, but he is.
We have like a BetterHelp. Who we sponsored by BetterHelp? I think it is. Like oh, I heard a podcast the other day. Like how
Oh, like just
code guys.
What if I send him a message and I'm like, you're a mess? Yeah.
That would be such a service.
What?
He loves your reels.
He loves my reels?
Hypnotic messaging through your next reel.
Can you imagine if I did a reel to him? John, you need help.
Yeah. I think you should.
That would be so good.
Honestly, if you just looked into the camera like you know who you are, you need to go to therapy, you'd actually be helping a lot of people that follow
Stop crying, you little bitch.
Yeah.
See, now we're speaking my language.
Yeah.
Well, there's a comedian who does this thing. I forgot his first name. I think it's John, like John Breaks Bad News. If you guys might be familiar with it online. And he literally, you can email him and he'll call the person you want to break bad news to.
Oh, I love
and he does it. It's so good. People are so confused, but
that's a great idea.
It's a great idea. I love watching it. I mean, I get nervous for the people, but if you can ask that guy. Like your wife thinks you need to go to therapy.
Yeah. Or when this episode comes out, you can just play it out loud around the house. Oops.
Do we have any other problems in the audience?
Questions,
concerns?
I'm trying to learn how to make bras. Do you have any tips?
Make bras? Why, you freak? Why do you want to do it?
I like boobs.
I literally knew the answer was going to be like, I like boobies.
Go to sewing school. I don't know.
The woman next to you is turning her back. Do you know him, or is he
Wait,
just
a bra? No, but like a bra is a really advanced piece of something to make.
Are you in that business, or just?
What do you do for
I'm
work?
so confused
Are you
right
in
now.
that business?
You're a college student? What are you going to college for? Engineering. Well, sounds like you're on your way.
What do you like about boobs? There's something. Did your mother hold you? She didn't.
Were you bottle fed? He was bottle fed.
I love the idea of a guy coming, buying one single ticket to the show, and then 90 minutes in, raising his hand and
full show.
I'm trying to make bras. I like boobs.
I'm like, I don't know how to make bras.
I've never been more gay in my entire life than I am at this moment, from what you just said.
That's the service we provide here at Guys We Fucked Industries.
We'll make you happy you're gay at the end of when we're done with you. Okay. Well, this is fun. This has been fun.
Anyone else a pervert in the audience? Another pervert?
Yeah, we have Tiff.
I feel like you have a FBI card in your wallet that says female body inspector. Like you're one of those. Your face cut says Connecticut, but your question says run.
Yeah.
You're just gonna stare at each other for a while. Okay,
Do you
cool.
fuck chickens?
He's so proud of himself.
Have you ever fucked a chicken?
Do you fuck chickens?
You want it? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that's great. That's good. All right.
Any other
questions?
Any other questions?
Yes. What's your question?
I'm going to college in about a month.
Fuck yeah.
I got out of a 2-year relationship.
He got out of it.
You got out of a 2-year relationship wise.
I was playing baseball in Texas.
Okay.
This girl.
Everyone's just losing it.
Hilarious.
Anyways, long story short, things have been going good for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
It's not a long time. Yeah.
Okay, but you like her. Yeah.
I love
He's a
this.
nice guy.
What do you like about her?
I know.
I feel like there's something good going on.
There's some good.
The
Yeah.
only problem is sometimes
She doesn't exist.
She does hear.
She does. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I need attention.
She's just taped to the inside of his sunglasses.
You take his sunglasses off and it's just two googly eyes.
It's a Barbie. It's a fucking Barbie. All right.
So
anyway,
are you
sorry.
concerned? Like
I'm
you?
sorry.
my only issue is that she takes very long to reply back.
Oh.
Yeah, but
that's not great.
How long in the relationship? It's a couple weeks. It's a couple weeks in. You said.
Yeah.
Maybe.
How long does she take to reply back?
So it ranges.
From what?
Well, give us an
This
idea.
matters. These details are important.
Look, so some days she'll quit real quick.
Yeah.
And then other days it takes like an hour to get a response.
Well,
That's nothing.
when somebody. Wait.
Are you fucking kidding
When somebody. But when somebody has a life.
He's gonna kill her. He's gonna
happens.
kill her. Trust me. She's gonna be in body
Maybe
parts.
she wears sunglasses indoors too, and she can't see where her phone is.
No, she's playing. Maybe she's just playing hard to get.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Maybe she has a job.
Yeah. An
Maybe
hour.
she has a life.
Yeah.
An hour.
But like you could be texting her and then she gets a call. You know what I mean?
You
She's
don't
not
be
texting.
needy with her. She'll run away.
Yeah.
Don't.
Play.
Hard to get or something.
Yes.
This behavior is very
It's-
controlling, though.
It's an hour.
An hour is not a long time.
It's
though.
not weird. You're still saying it's weird. An hour is not weird. Are you? You know.
I'm just used to everybody responding to me.
Oh,
Wow.
here we go.
Mr. Worldwide. Your outfit says that.
By the way, oh my God.
There's a guy who hasn't texted me back since 2021, and I'm still
waiting,
like,
still
maybe.
waiting. Also, too,
That's hilarious.
sometimes when I like somebody a lot, I purposely wait a while to text them back because I'm like, I need to calm the fuck down, and I can't be like, oh, okay, yeah. You know what I mean?
You
She
have
might be doing that.
to. You have to play hard to get. Don't text her again and be
Yeah.
like, "Did you get my?" Like, don't.
Yeah, don't ever do
She'll
that.
fucking run away.
Don't do that. Yeah, because then she's gonna be like, ugh.
You
run
started
away.
saying, "Did you get my text?" Like a grandpa.
He's texting his other friends to make sure his texts go through.
Yeah. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
Is Verizon fucked up? Verizon's fucked up. Oh no, it's not. Okay.
We have an outage.
He keeps sending the same message to make it look like it wasn't delivered.
Yeah, I started taking like an hour to respond back.
Good.
Good.
And then she starts responding back fast.
Right.
Well,
That's what I'm trying to
see?
tell you. Don't respond
Wait
for 2
a day.
hours.
She'll show up at your home. Yeah, no, you wait too to respond, like longer than an hour.
Don't do it right
like,
away.
Also, like, put down your phone. Like, don't look at your phone for like a full 2 hours. I know it's spooky, but
I'm staying busy with baseball. So
yeah, perfect. And you
Me
can't have
too.
your phone on the field. You can't be on baseball field with your fucking phone. So that's good. You're at least on the field for an hour. So keep on being on the field.
Wait. Are you
don't
also
respond?
in baseball, sir?
I do another sport.
Dungeons
what do you
and
do?
Dragons. Do you though? Kickboxer?
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
Are you? Sick.
Where do you guys hang
Dungeons
out
and
with
Dragons
real
is a great game.
jobs?
High school friends. Yeah.
Oh.
But you're not in there now, right? Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Does one too.
Is T-Mobile online today?
You guys are going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for coming to the show. Thank you. Give it up for Jessica Kirson.
Thank you.
Wonderful guest. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. We love you.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank you, everybody.